Warning! This video is not about Avowed, and this is not me crapping all over Avowed. Okay, now we got that out of the way. This is about the culture that is forming around this game and other games like it, where, like, people are either loving it or hating it, and I both... I think both are completely fake. I think both sides are completely fake. And people are fighting over nothing, man. It's a video game. Get over it. I've got people hating me because I dislike this game and I don't like anything that it's about. I've got people that are glazing me because they think that I absolutely hate this game. 0 out of 10 garbage. And it's not. I think it's like a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. And the reason I even make any videos about this game is because people are trying to tell me that it's 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And my social media feed, I've been trying to get it out of my feed. I'm not interacting with the content. I'm trying to share other video game content, but then I just get every 20 posts on X or Facebook or anywhere else that I'm at, it's Avowed ads from various channels, from various groups of people, from various profiles. And it's ridiculous. It's like they're really trying to push this game on everybody. And it's getting really tiresome. But let's see what Sungran has to say about this whole situation. Avowed is the most important game right now. I disagree. It became the most important game and it shouldn't have been. It's like, it should be on par with games like Palworld, you know? Palworld wasn't like this, it was kind of a phenomenon, but it's not this 10 out of 10 game. I think Palworld is just as good as Avowed. And I've never played Palworld, but I've seen enough gameplay to get the gist of what the whole game's about. I've pretty much seen all of the content of Palworld. And sure, it might be more fun, but when it comes to everything being a broken mess, Palworld is just as broken as Avowed in a lot of cases. Some people are having actual game-breaking bugs with Avowed, but that's neither here nor there.
Avowed is the most important game in the industry right now. Today I hope to address not the games industry but my fellow gamers directly. I am not here today to foster negativity toward the game Avowed, nor am I here to defend it or justify the end product. I will explain this in a...
Nor should anybody else. This is ridiculous. If you like the game, you should like it, and you should stop saying that it's a greatest game of all time, 10 out of 10, and it's not.
Moment. At the end of this video, I will make an important request of you, so I hope you'll watch until the end.
I'm not playing it.
Due to the circumstances regarding the development, marketing, and misrepresentation by mainstream media, we have reached a turning point in the games industry.
Not just the mainstream media, people that are grifting, actual grifters. People have been calling me a grifter because I don't like this game and I've made videos about not liking it. And they're calling me a grifter because they disagree with me. And it's okay to disagree, man. But like when you start attacking people and insulting them, it's a little ridiculous. It's a fucking video game.
What is happening is an escalation of dishonesty from mainstream media and news outlets reporting on the quality and sales success of Avowed.
And also people on social media totally buying into that. A lot of them are just pushing it to make people mad, though. Because they want to continue the culture war because I think they think it's fun.
They are lying to audiences and claiming the game is something it is not.
True.
Recently, a game developer, Mark Dara, has made public statements to say that you do not have the right to be cruel. In every conceivable way, he is wrong.
I've been seeing everybody react to this guy. I didn't know who this guy was until everybody started reacting to him, and he is completely wrong. If a game is bad and we all think it's bad, we should talk about how bad it is. Even if it's a 10 out of 10, I think that people should talk about all the bad things in a 10 out of 10 game. Like, let's be honest here.
You absolutely have the right to be as cruel as you want. You have the right to be as evil
with the words, not your actions,
as you want. You can set out to destroy other people as much as you want. But
with words,
whether or not you want to accept the reality of it, other people have to live with the consequences of your actions. You do not get to choose how you are born. There are things about yourself that you will never be able to change, no matter how hard you try to imagine it away. But the actions that you take, the way that you live your life, the effect you have on other people and the world around you is 100% entirely under your control.
True.
So yes, you are allowed to be cruel. That's because the world is unfair.
I get people disagreeing with me in my comments, and if they're nice about disagreeing with me, I'm willing to have a conversation. But if you come out the gate insulting me, then I'm gonna insult you right back. But if you don't start the insults, I'm not doing insults.
And brutal. You can cover your ears and pretend it away. You can try to destroy people who do not agree with you. Or you can accept the world for the harsh, cruel place that it is, and choose to either make that place better or worse. So yes, you are allowed to be cruel, because how you live your life, the decisions you make, the effect you have on other people is entirely under your control. I am not here today to foster negativity toward the game Avowed, nor am I here to defend it or justify the end product. I am here to speak directly to you. So let's do that. Let's level. Look, I know people want me to make these suit and tie speech videos, but I don't enjoy them. I don't really like when my videos get a lot of attention because I'm not here for attention. I'm here to listen to...
Yeah. So I say that I don't care about the views also. I think it's really cool when I get a lot of views. I don't care that I get a lot of views. I'm trying to get views. People would make fun of me all the time. They're like, oh, you don't care about the views, and why do you post to YouTube? Because it's fun, and I do expect to get views, at least some. And it's really cool whenever I get a lot of views. But I was posting even when I was getting 0 views.
To you and try to understand. I am here to make sure that your voice is heard in the games industry. But in order for your voice to be heard, you need to communicate your thoughts in a mature and adult manner. If you throw a tantrum, if you blindly describe people using cool buzzwords you heard on the internet,
True.
if you behave like a child, nobody will want to listen to you, and I won't be able to understand you.
I got people who disagree with me on Avowed in my comments shitting all over the people that are insulting me because I dislike Avowed. So if you're one of the people who disagree with me and you're also defending me, you're awesome, man. I love you. Please disagree with me intelligently more.
So I need something from you. I need you to keep speaking your mind.
Yep.
Whether you support Avowed, if you think it's the greatest thing in the world, then let people know. But do it in an adult and mature way so people can understand.
A good example of this is I really like Fable 3. I think Fable 3 might be the best Fable. And that is very unpopular. That is a very unpopular opinion. I guarantee I'm going to get somebody in the comments being like, dude, you're retarded if you think Fable 3 is the best Fable. And I think I'm retarded too. So we're agreeing on that.
Understand what you are trying to say. If you do not support Avowed, if you, for any reason, do not like the game, then absolutely speak your
I hear
mind.
those doggos.
But do it in a mature and adult way so people can understand what you are actually trying to say.
I don't even care if you do it in a mature and adult way, as long as you don't fucking insult me. Or actually, insult me, because I'm just gonna insult you right back. It's fun. Because you can't beat a guy who's got Christ on his side, who also, like, anything that you say to me isn't gonna be worse than I say to myself in the bathroom mirror. I say that a lot.
I want to ask you a question. Do you want to let mainstream media control the narrative with their lies? Do you want mainstream...
Somebody called me a redneck Eric Foreman yesterday. On point. That was a good insult. I'll give it to you.
media to spread misinformation and control how other people think and feel? Mainstream media does not care about the games industry, nor do they care about gamers. Previously, they only used to care about revenue, but now it is clear their priorities are their egos and political performative gestures. We have reached a turning point here, not just for the games industry, but for our culture. I know what I want to do with my life. I want to try.
Our culture is being taken over by the Asian market because they've noticed that we have a sudden drop in quality and that people don't like these gay games. And I say gay games, I mean they're games literally made by gay people. And people are telling me that that is wrong. It's not true. But it actually 100% is true, and that's not an insult. I have gay friends. I have trans friends. I have a trans friend that sends me music every day, and I love her. Or him. This trans person's weird because he/she doesn't buy into the pronouns, so it's really confusing for me because I say he or she. So I'll say he sometimes, I'll say she sometimes.
Try to help make the world a better place for people. Do you know what you want to do with your life? And have you decided yet?
Bitch on the internet? Oh, that was a nice ending to that video. It just suddenly stopped. Yeah, I decided that I just want to talk about good and bad and mid video games and my thoughts on them. And I think everybody should do that. I shit on really, really good games that people love. I shit on really, really bad games that people hate. I shit on bad games people love. And, you know, I praise games that people think are bad. I praise games that are 10 out of 10. I praise games that are 6 out of 10. I can give Avowed some praise. I can give Concord some praise because Concord had some fun gameplay. It just wasn't it, bro. It wasn't it for the masses. And you know what? That's not a fault of us gamers. That is a fault of the developers wanting to push out slop content. Eat up, piggies. And Avowed could have been a 10 out of 10 game if the developers actually cared about the audience that they were pushing it to. Instead, they were trying to push it to everyone except for people like me. And when I say people like me, everybody assumes I'm talking about straight white male. No, I'm talking about normal ass fucking people. I know a lot of gay people that are tired of this shit. I know a lot of trans people that are tired of this shit. All it is pandering to people like them. All the neon puke that's in everything. I know I wasn't supposed to shit on Avowed, but I'm not really shitting on Avowed. I'm shitting on all these games that are the same. And also, Unreal Engine. People need to use some different engines, man. I'm tired of seeing Unreal Engine. Everything looks the same.